everybody, I should be live now. I welcome you to episode 111 of the Bisicast. Today, or this week, with some banging tunes. And I've got really so much music lined up. Very often I'm surprised myself that I find so much music that's actually playable and where I think, okay, good, this is nice music. First of all, I'm gonna drop the links to Twitter and set up my stream, everything myself. You see there in the title, I have like a second topic that I want to touch on today because due to my thankful, lovely Sabrina, she found a very interesting article about clubs in general, and there one specific. So I'm starting off with Billy Kenny and Take Me to Church out on Gorgon City's label, Realm Music, with a fantastic kind of groovy melody here. Also rocking the Views hoodie there tonight. In the Remembering Views actually, just labeled by Image Magazine Wyman was so amazing a couple of years back, and yeah, it's high time to get something fresh, get something new. Yeah. So as already mentioned, I want to talk about Instagrammability of clubs. This is actually a horrible word. I hate it myself. And I believe this is a very interesting topic to touch on. I believe we can also say the same about festivals. But we'll talk about these topics because basically I'm open for any topics basically around electronic music because I just love it. Just love to talk, love to discuss it. Okay, let's get it started. So this is Bisicast number 111. Tune in. Yeah. So that's that. And yeah. So check it out. What we got here? Yeah. So maybe first, Billy Kenny, Take Me to Church. I got also the links prepared for you. And of course, later on, the full drop of the Bisicast playlist. As you guys watching over on Instagram, thank you very much for joining. As always, simulcasting. So very interesting. You see, actually, I'm going to talk about Instagrammability tonight, but I will. But I'm streaming this on the Instagram as well, so kind of say something, against my will, basically. I'm talking about how maybe not bad, but Instagram is changing certain things in our scene, and then then I'm streaming it myself on Instagram. But I want to get you on any platform I can, as far as I can. In the future, I'm planning to kind of do only one stream and then to stream it to all different platforms. But I'm still kind of looking into it, and it's very tough, to do it a bit, to set it up correctly. So yeah, what I like about the track is basically this theme that is coming. So there's maybe it's only 2 or 3, 2 steps, I believe. This then it actually kind of gives it such a groovy drive, and the same goes with the snares, everything in there. So it's very well. Faras and Sanya, thank you very much for joining. Hope that more people will join afterwards. So last week I've been talking about my ADE experience, and I'm still missing ADE loads. Tomorrow it's 3 weeks since I flew there to Amsterdam, and I'm missing it already. I've been for the 5th time in a row, and every time it was such a fantastic experience. Jeffrey is also watching over on Instagram. Thank you very much for joining. For Billy Kenny, Take Me to Church, the new track out on Gorgon City's label, Realm Music. Yeah, fantastic, groovy, techie vibe there. Enjoy it a lot. So, and we're carrying on with this, and Dubo Faras is also watching over there. Thank you very much for joining. Yeah, let me know what you think about this, and let me know about what you think about Instagrammability in clubs. I will talk about this once I'm coming over to the next track. The old stuff also in. Thank you very much for joining. Yeah, that was Billy Kenny, Take Me to Church, out on Gorgon City's label called Realm. Yeah. Up next, I have a track that was already released, I believe, last week. I believe it was just in time for Halloween. And speaking of Halloween, Halloween will also be a short topic of mine tonight. So I got here the next track, Serge Santiago with Crazy, written Krayz or Z-E-E. The Martin Ikin remix. Martin Ikin, very solid productions over the past couple of weeks or months, even I would say. So he's having like his own style, and I very much enjoy it. So I'll drop the link on Facebook as well, and of course later on the Spotify playlist for your listening pleasure. And I really enjoy the vibe of this one. So he's kind of getting stuck to a certain melody. Melody goes only for like four beats. Very minimal, not much going on except for the drum patterns. Francis is watching. Thank you very much for joining. How are you? Let me know. Right now tuned into Serge Santiago with Crazy from Waste and Odyssey, I believe. And this is the Martin Ikin remix. And as always, tag it for you guys. Let me know what you think about this one. So I wanted to talk about Instagrammability of clubs because I found a very interesting article. I will link this to you. It is titled How Social Media Has Changed Hospitality Design. And they're, for example, talking about the club Live in Miami, so LIV. And they put in a $10 million renovation into the club to make sure that they're always ahead of the curve with the best technology and special effects. The LED lighting system is epic now, and our guests leave the club saying wow. So they also say design has always been very important, but yes, now that everyone lives on their phones, you have to ensure the design elements are on point at all the time. Sometimes you have to grow and evolve too. So, and they're talking about the Fontainebleau in Miami. So if you're interested in how this looks like, there's a picture on this article. Instagrammability of Live in Miami. I could actually check the club, but whatever. But I believe this is a very interesting article. You should really check this out if you're interested into that. So they were really taking the money into their hands and let's say, okay, let's invest, let's renovate it in that style. Very interesting. So let me know what you think about this. Guess what? It's been 3 weeks since AD, or 2 weeks, and I'm still having a running roll, so something in my throat. Chloe is watching over on Instagram. Thank you very much for joining. If you're watching, Chloe, I'm actually very sad that we didn't talk to each other for longer at ADE, because I believe we met each other for the first time. So maybe next time. And also, my man, Calixto is watching. Your track will be coming up soon on my Bisicast. Fantastic one, out on Release Records later on my show. And yeah, Anthony's also watching over on Facebook. Thank you very much for joining. Yeah, Serge Santiago with Crazy, the Martin Ikin remix. So let me know what you think about Instagrammability in clubs. Very interesting topic. It's worth to invest in the club to make it like to have more likes or more followers, whatever. How important is this, do you think? This is really a very interesting topic. Yeah. Martin Ikin, as already mentioned, very solid productions so far. I really enjoy his style. Very techy. Stripped down tech, I would say. Very focused on the percussive elements, especially the hi-hat. I'm a huge fan of hi-hats, huge fan of snares. So everything is in there. So very cool, very chill to listen to. Yeah, what's up next? What I have next for you? Yeah, another, I believe, techie one, but a mix of deep, I would say. Very interesting. One here, the new one by Patrick Topping from the UK. And the track is called Snide. So let's check this one out. And yeah, how it sounds like. Yeah. So it also has a bit of a like techno-y kind of techno-esque approach to it, but still kind of keeps it techy. So it's really a mix of different styles. Very interesting. to check this one out. So let me just check. I want to tell you the label name. The label is Trick. Yeah. So from the Dungeon Freak EP. So it sounds here very interesting, very deep. Has some depth to the sound. So a bit unusual from the Patrick topic that we know from Buy Now Stay Now from 2 years ago. I believe was a huge hit both on Ibiza and on the Beatport chart as well. So yeah, we here see how this typical lead for the track comes up. So 1 minute into the drop here. Now this is nice sound that he's talking about. What a shame that I can't put the links all on Instagram, but I believe you wouldn't be able to click them anyway. So yeah, Insta's a bit strict with links. This is a bit weird. Yeah, but a very cool track, very enjoyable. I mean, it could be like some people would think that or would say that the track, like this lead here, is a bit monotonous. But yeah, whatever you feel like, I think it's just fine. Not too much, not too little. Very solid production by Patrick Topic here. You know, I'm always looking for something that I haven't heard before, and I believe that the track like this is exactly like that. So it's really out of the box with both the lead and this kind of sound. Gabriel is watching over on the Facebook. Thank you very much for joining. What's up? Release track is coming up, by the way. Release track later on my Bisicast tonight. Yeah, Gabriel, let me know about Instagrammability in clubs, because Live Miami invested $10 million to look fancy for Instagram. What do you think about this? Because I'm interested. And here comes the drop. Nice build up. Yeah. Bassline in the background also works very well with the track. Yeah! The Noto approved mix. Wow, this is amazing. Yeah, so I was talking about Live Miami, and that they invested $10 million in getting the club more fancy for Instagram, or like general for likes and for followers and whatever. And let me know what you think, whether this is worth the investment. I mean, Live Miami is actually very famous for the club itself, so yeah. Alessandro is watching, thank you very much for joining. Oh yeah, your track is also coming up. Question is just when. Because I found it was a very fine track. Thank you very much for saying this. I'll play this later. So what do I got else here? Yeah. So I want actually to discuss next up a track that I presented to you, I believe, in my Insta story earlier this week or last week. I believe around Halloween it was, I believe. And this is like a mix of big room and techno, and I'm just very interested what you think about this, because I have no idea what to think about this. So let me know whether you enjoyed this kind of style. The track is called Radar and it's by DJ Ghost. So it drops already like at 30 seconds or so it's a rather short track, this kind of style. My throat is still kind of, I don't know, playing games on me. This is very strange. Oh, I know, you know some people there, okay? Yeah, so the I cannot see a comment. Thank you, iPad. You can see here. Yeah, so they're talking about what's it called? Frankie Delgado? No, what's the guy called? God, Dave Grotman. Yeah, I believe you're talking about him. So yeah, so now let's go back to the track. DJ Ghost with Radar, because it's slowly building up here, and here comes the drop. This is rough. Damn. What a track. Insane. So to me it sounds different from the usual stuff that I hear, or that I listen to. So, very interesting to listen to this. There are so many DJ Ghosts out there. Which one's the right one? I believe the one with the most likes. Jens is watching, thank you very much for joining. Just in time for... And Andres as well. For DJ Ghost with Radar. This is such a bizarre track that I definitely wanted to play this. Because it's like a mix of big room and techno, and this is very rare nowadays that I hear that. So let me know what you think about this, because I have no idea. So it has like the... What's about the kick? It has the attack of a techno kick, and the synth is like full big room kind of sounds a bit like farting, very strange. Yeah, so let me know what you think about this one. And up next, I got another track that I wanted to play. I got this, yeah, so I got I believe this is only on Beatport, so bear with me if you don't find this on Instagram, but I believe I dropped it at Halloween just in time, or just for that purpose, and I want to kind of go back to Halloween and play you my favorite Halloween track of the year. And yeah, it is a Thriller rework by Richard Gray. Richard Gray, what you wanna pronounce him, because he's from France, as far as I know. So this one is on Beatport, and I believe he did something very interesting on the synth, like on the main theme, I would say, of the track. Let's check it out here. There's that kind of mix of tech and club dance. So, and I love how he like kind of added the Thriller synth into the track and built like a whole techy groove around it. So, so that's the Thriller part here. He kind of, only throws it in there, and then there's still the drop. So I could imagine this very well for a club, to play on Halloween. I love this version a lot. So let me know what you think about this one as well. Who's watching? Louis, thank you very much for joining. Stevie. So yeah, so we have also Thriller in the breakdown. This made this not as interesting. But yeah, he also took like the breakdown of the original and made something out of this. So very creative, I would say, to make a version like this. So this version is by Richard Gray, and it's the Thriller 2020 Halloween mix. Was just released just in time for to drop at Halloween. So very nice Halloween tool. So I really enjoyed it. Thanks a lot, Eric. Quality always, yeah. I'm working to even make the quality even better, but I have no idea how yet. Maurice is watching. Thank you very much for joining. And I love, what they did here with, or like Richard did here with the main synth. So if you the groove, see, it's really like groovy, like headbanging, can't stop. So I was listening to this like last week all over basically, and I enjoyed it so much. And I always like going here like that. And how he added the different elements, of the original. With those whistles in the background. Absolutely creative. Love this version. So I'm just very, very sad that it didn't get more exposure. And then, for example, Spotify would be one. But maybe in a couple of weeks, when it's maybe because I'm not sure whether it was exclusive on Beatport or not. But yeah, Mauricio, great that you like it. If you like it, I like that too. Because I want to present you something that I really enjoy, and yeah. So up next, I also got you a free download here that is by I received. Wait, which track was that now? Yeah. So Tony Romero released something on his SoundCloud account that is called Prince de la Ville, and because he's another France guy, oui, bien sûr. La musique belle, yeah. So that's all the French I speak basically. And this is like an hommage, as somebody say in Austria, no, but it's an homage. And I need to look for the track. This is very interesting what he wrote about this track. it's a free download on his SoundCloud page. I'll drop you the link to this. And yeah, very housey. So a bit of Norman Doré style, I would say. And yeah, Anacosta Norman Doré style this year. So if you enjoyed these tracks by the guys this year, you'll enjoy this one as well. La Prince de la Ville. La Prince de la Ville. So he wrote in the description on SoundCloud, hey everyone, this one is a free download just to thank you for the awesome year we are having together. Got so much supporters on all my releases or support on all my releases. So much cool shows around, so many cool shows around the world. Met so many cool people. This one is called Prince de la Ville. It's a little tribute to DJ Mehdi, who used the same sample from Curtis Mayfield in a track he made for 113 Prince de la Ville. Comes from the heart, enjoy. Yeah, he released also a track. Is Belcourt like a different alias of Tony Romero? Because I'm not sure. You know more about these guys than I do, because usually I'm not that much into their style. But this one, very housey, very cool. Found this on his SoundCloud, and I really enjoy it. Absolutely cool homage with this bass line effect in the background. Gets my booty shaking. La Prince de la Ville. Yeah, Armand Van Helden, also amazing. I'm not sure what I have this one, but I know he did one. Yeah, because I just last week I played the track, the original "I Want Your Soul" from 2007, because Pete K dropped it in his set. But it's a very cool track, very enjoyable. Yeah. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, Milo is watching all. Thank you very much for joining. What's up with you? How the production's doing? I'm interested. This one I don't have, Mauricio. Maybe you could link it to me. Maybe I know it, but I don't know like all the tracks by heart from every producer. This would be too much. Alisa's watching over on Instagram. Thank you very much for joining. And yeah, Alisa, by the way, yesterday was her birthday, so happy birthday again. And I wish you all the best for Japan, because Alisa's going to Japan, and would be a dream of mine to go there as well. So one day, hopefully. But first, East Coast, US. That would be my big dream. I mean, I would have the money, but yeah, I need the people. I don't want to go myself I don't want to go by myself to the US. I have no idea why. Just I don't feel it as much. Yeah. So what's up next? Next one, some promo. Promo is cool. So I received this one by my good friend Joachim that I met 3 weeks ago on ADE. And let me just check which track I got here. I got the the track's called Storm, and it's by Joachim. Hopefully said you'll have a great time there with the lovely one. And I'm not sure whether Joachim is watching, but I need to check him. He's also watching. Thank you very much for joining over on Instagram. Just in time for the new one by Joachim. Fantastic records, very solid, and it's out on Bonka Tunes, or will be out soon. So, Joachim Williamson. So, there we go. This is Storm, and it will be out soon on Bonka Tunes. Let's check it out together. So dancey, so bouncy. Although I gotta say, there's something missing for me. So either there's too little reverb on something, or there's another melodic layer missing. I have no idea. Joachim is just coming by. Thank you very much for joining, just in time for your track. So once again, I think it's very solid. I like the melody, I like the synthy, but Either a second melodic layer is missing, or reverb. Kick is fine. I mean, it's solid, but it misses this maybe 0.1% to make it perfect, I would say. But very solid, don't get me wrong. So I like your production quality, so it gets better every time, and I'm so surprised because I know Jackin for very long already, and he's kind of a stable kind of, you know, how to phrase this, like someone who's very often on my show, and I enjoy his productions a lot. So yeah, that's his Effect Storm out of Bunker Tunes shortly. Melody maybe reminds me of Dancing Alone. A bit. But maybe that's too far off, I have no idea. Very, very cool. Absolutely wonderful. So, let me check what I played the track last week or not, but I believe I didn't. Because then in that case I have one more track that I wanted to play, but I for some reason didn't add to my playlist yet. But I will, of course. This is the track that Alessandro sent me. She was just watching over a very nice track that is I'm not sure whether this is already on released on Spotify. It's called Rock and Roll, and it's by Digitize. Let me just check what it's up there. Maybe, yeah, with the vocal, maybe, yeah? You're right. Yeah, it's not yet. So I'll add this. Digitize and Rock and Roll out. Yeah, it's a self-release, so definitely go and support it. And yeah, it's a great electro one. Enjoy this kind of style. I love the clicky kick. Fantastic. Just so beautifully bouncing. Absolutely cool. So go out and support this. The guys, Digitize. The track is called Rock and Roll. Wow. Strong drop. And I like that there's like the structure is also very nice because we have 30-second drop, got 15 seconds, build up into another 15-second drop, so very cool, keeps you rolling. There was a scratch there. So absolutely cool. Yeah. Let's check out the breakdown. Yeah, it's a bit of, I would say, maybe a bit big beat there, with the drums there. But you know, for the breakdown, it's not as much of a problem for me, because breakdown is there to cool your ears down, or like kind of, you know, relax them a bit, so that you can get more euphoric again. On the next drop, and that's very important for mixing as well. And the track is very well mixed because it's not too loud in the breakdown, so good limiter there, and also like the EQing, they're very fine here with that, so that the drop is really like a drop, that it has an impact. Very important. So yeah, I believe the first drop is a bit better because I don't enjoy as much when the hi-hat comes straight on the first beat of the drop. But yeah, apart from that, very solid production. Thank you very much, guys, for sending this. I appreciate it a lot. And yeah, now I got a track by somebody who's also very often on my show that I love to support. It's the guy called Oscar Eichler, aka Stylen, beziehungsweise. I mean, like, also known as, or aka, so Oscar Eichler, aka Stylen, aka Don't Blink. And this track is called About to Drop. That is about to drop in a few days' time. What a wordplay! It's so bad. Yeah. About to drop in a few days. Where's the track? I had it here somewhere. The link? Yeah, Alessandro, thank you very much. I enjoyed it a lot. Now it's time for About to Drop. Very solid production by Don't Blink, as always. I had the link somewhere, but it's gone for some reason. Whatever. Because I believe it's on SoundCloud, because it's not released yet. It will be released shortly. No, it's not. I found it somewhere. I found it on Tracklist. Okay, and it's you can also yeah, Powerhouse, absolutely. Also his label. You can pre-order it. Oh, maybe that's one, because it's somewhere else. Yeah, of course, it's somewhere else. Never mind. You can pre-order it on Beatport for now. Thank you very much for this one, Mr. Eichler. Very solid as always. So Don't Blink has a very unique sound, and they always play around with it a bit. But it's always like kind of the drums and the bass lines are very similar. It can be, of course, something bad. It can be something good. In that case, I believe they really are really. This is a fine line, but I believe they nail it almost every time, so that they really come up with something fresh. So very solid by Oscar here. Thank you very much for this one. Really can get into the groove of the track and go on and on for a couple of minutes. Very solid production. Yeah. So what else do we got? Maybe the one that I got sent right now, because the next one would be something, yeah, something a bit different. Yeah. Okay, let's head over to a track that I just got sent, because this is very interesting. So NID, because I believe the artist don't want to be revealed, and if he or she is watching and he wants, then yeah, then let's check it out. So this was released today. I believe this one is released, so I can say it, because it's I believe public. Yeah, it looks like it. Let me just quickly check. Yeah. So okay, this one is by Sherva, and it's called Euphoria, Only You, the vocal mix. So let's check this one out. So, of course, I'm interested in what you think about this. This was released on his SoundCloud page. So let's just quickly here adjust that link and all the stuff. So what is this Turbo? Check quickly. Yeah, I will Turbo first. So it builds up slowly. Very solid. I love the warm bass line. It has a bit of this Tokyo by Night feeling. So yeah, absolutely solid. That must be it. Yeah. Great job. Yeah. So also like with the vocals, I'm very interested where you got the vocal from. I love how he changed up the melody. I know what a Joachim is still watching. Joachim is also good at melodies, so let me know what you think about this, Joachim, if you're watching. The Bisicast is not a one-man show, so I'm very thankful for any feedback you give me or you give the other producer. So we have some synergy effects here. Maybe you could like could have toned down the volume a bit here on this one. Like the volume of the or like tune the instrumental here, so that I could have heard the vocal cleaner. But it's very often subjective, so that's just, you know, my opinion about this. Wow. The melody synthie has some impact. Maybe the synthie could have been crafted a bit more. I don't know. It is there, it is nice, but it's not like 100% uplifting. But it's very fine still. So, still very enjoyable, and it's only very minor. It's it's very sad that you couldn't actually find somebody who would sign this, because this is absolutely good material. I could imagine this very well on my release, maybe Protocol, maybe in Glow Records as well, like from my guys from Martin. So I could have imagined this very well there. So yeah. But yeah, still hope that you're happy with the result, and yeah, I wish you all the best, of course, for this track. Support Trevor on his SoundCloud and his Facebook. Yeah, and let's carry on with the next one that I got here. Which one is it here? Yeah, so there was a Criteria episode last week, a very interesting one about the Latin talent again. And so it brought out, so I believe the second track that was played in the mix was this one, a very nice one by El Muerto Records. And this track is called Free Your Mind. And let me just look for it, because I got it somewhere here. Where is it? Free Your Mind, Free Your Mind. I can't find it anywhere. So maybe that was last month, yeah, because we had a break of the month, and as you know, yeah, there we go. As you know, I'm always ordering tidy up my tracks on or sort it by the month of the release, and as a month for oh, okay, good to know. That's sad. Yeah, maybe it wasn't good enough. Sometimes it just happens. Skaters, they're called. No ideas. Maybe music, yeah. And this is Free Your Mind, the Elias My Pizza edit, out on El Muerto Records, and was dropped last week on Criteria not by Cried but by Kato Anaya. So let's check it out. Free Your Mind. Very groovy bass line. So it's very rare these kind of tracks kind of get my attention, but this one had a very, very cool bass line, and then also another synthy comes on top of it in a bit. This one. Very cool melody, and it's 2 or 3 layers building this melody. So it sounds very, very cool. I have no idea which synth it's from, so I know whether it's silent or massive. I guess it's maybe a Massive, because Massive is but I believe also do it with Silent or Nexus. Maybe something totally else, I have no idea. But cool idea, absolutely cool idea. So yeah, let's check out the second drop, because it builds up very slowly but very nicely, so you should definitely check this one out if you haven't yet. Free your mind. So samples really very nice. Yeah, afterwards, after I'm done, I'm gonna watch Champions League, hopefully. Yeah. So this one is very nice. For this one, as I've already mentioned, Peter's Free Your Mind, the Elias Malpica edit. Malpica, however you pronounce it. And what's up next on my list here? I got, it's time for one of my favorite releases from last week. It takes some time, I know, sometimes, but I want to go for as many tracks as possible, and I can only do that one after another. And so this was one of my, I believe, favorite tracks of the last week. Thank you very much to Calixto for sending me this, obviously, and we got here the track called... What's the track called? The track is called Dream a Life, and it's by the Dirty Playerz, and this one has a story, and I would like to Calixto to tell it himself, because yeah, it's been a long time. The track was in the making for a long time, and yeah, I'm gonna quickly hack him so that he can maybe tell his own story about it, because I don't want to steal the show for anybody. So it's your track, and feel free to tell your story. The Dirty Playerz and Calixto. I forgot the other member's name, sorry for that. Dream a Life, out on Release Records. Beautiful vocal, absolutely gorgeous. And so it was played, I believe, this Saturday at Arcadia Night in Madrid. Damn, I need my Release Family badge here. Where's my support? There we go. I like Use a lot. I used to like it a lot, but now it's not happening basically. But what I also like is the Release Family, which I'm editor, co-author, however you want to call it. So let's support my release here. Button here. Yep. So let's enjoy a bit this kind of warm, bassy, kind of, you know, uplifting drop here. Handcrafted, very warm. Just, you know, it just feels so good to listen to this. Very euphoric. So absolutely solid track. Bruno tuned in just in time for the right track. Just straight into your heart. So great job by also Release Records to give this one the platform it deserves, because it absolutely deserves the platform it has for now. Because the track has been in the making for a very, very long time, and they've been also, Calixto told me that they were also struggling a bit with the track, and you know, had doubts whether it's good enough, and I'm very happy that they made it work, and it's got the platform it deserves. So I still have around 12 tracks to go, and I want to go through them. And yeah, one of the topics I still forgot about is Instagrammability of clubs. We're talking about Live Miami here, and their 10 million investment in renovating the venue. So let me know what you think about this, whether it's good that a club is Instagrammable, or do you just don't care and just you are there for the music and maybe the lights in a club. Same goes for festival, whatever you feel like. Let me know your opinions. Meanwhile, let's enjoy the second drop of Dream Alive by the Dirty Playerz. It's a track that I would say is, the more I listen to it, the more I like it. It's like wine, basically. Beautiful. Wunderschön, we say in German. Wunder means, by the way, wonder or miracle in German. It's like to emphasize beautiful. So beautiful, wow. Also, like, I like how they, BC and wine, what a great love story. You're so right, Bruno! That's a very nice allusion to someone's story where I was running around with the champagne bottle, obviously. A different, like, genre, like, sort of wine, that's what I wanted to say. Alisa is in, also now on Facebook, thank you very much. Yeah. By the way, Alisa, if you're watching, when are you leaving for Japan? And where are you going first? Tokyo or somewhere else? Or Osaka, Sapporo. I would like to go to Sapporo, for example, for the ski jumping hill. Very, you know, historic place for a winter sports lover, just like as I am. Passive one, just watching in front of the TV, basically. No, but I can also ski. So I go skiing once a year at least, if I can. Well, what about you, Bruno? Are you skiing, or can you go skiing? I'm just interested in this kind of stuff. Calixto, Dirty Playerz, thank you very much for this one. Beautiful, and of course, thanks to Third Party for the wonderful platform that it deserves. And so what I wanted to, so next up I want to play the new one by Nicky Romero. This is also a very interesting one called Dynamite. Out on his own label, obviously, Protocol Recordings. Has also a very nice melody to it. Goes a bit, of course, into EDM-ish, of course, I would say. So, melody that is like very pleasant, and a synth that is very pleasant, very loud, very focused on mids as well, I would say. But it has a very solid vocal. And the production is so on point on this one. It's very true, Bruno. Yeah, that's what I thought. think it's not very good. But anyway, how's Laura, by the way? Because you and Laura, that's such a love story. Like I'm jealous. I'm freaking jealous. I mean, like you're so like there for each other. It's like so like when are you marrying? Different, like another question. Like mentioned, solid production, not lying. It's Nicky Romero, it's Mike Williams, such a huge, two huge names in the scene. But yeah. But you know, if the production is solid, the names don't matter. Even if it's ghost produced, I wouldn't care. But why would they? Why would Nicky ghost produce? Like he's such a genius. And I was so 2 ADE appreciation posts will come up probably tomorrow. About maybe tonight. I believe tomorrow. About the producers that I met there, for example, and I finally have a picture of Nicky Romero. I've been only waiting 8. I hope. At least that's the least thing I can do for you. Now, when you're marrying, I'm coming. No questions asked. I don't care about the money. I'll book a flight ticket and I come to Portugal, Spain, or wherever. You are adorable, you both. Most adorable people I know. And of course, I would like to be your groomsman, obviously. If you ask me, of course. But it will be tough. You'll be in Tokyo this Friday, okay? Post lots and lots of stories. I would like to know how it's there. Like... Yeah. It's like such a solid production. I like also the breakdown of the piano, so... it's very also like musically speaking. It's such a solid production. So, yeah. Absolutely cool, and I believe all the protocol members will approve this one, for sure. Oh yeah, absolutely. I forgot. There's one part about all this. One important part about this. Will he learn? No, it's the other way around. Sorry, yeah. Because do you know Love Actually? I believe you know, like the movie. And in the movie, I believe, like, I'm not sure about, yeah, but I believe also in the English version. So there's this one household kind of girl that is kind of, or they are falling in love with this British writer. And the British writer is then learning Portuguese to then ask her to marry her. It's so romantic in Love Actually. So, you know, Christmas is around the corner, so they'll definitely show this in the TV station of your choice, commercial TV station of your choice. So maybe pay attention for this. So it would be the other way around, so that Laura would have to learn Portuguese and Bruno had to learn Spanish. I mean, how does it work, by the way? So you speak English, you tell me, but so do you learn each other's language? Because that's what I would be interested in. And speaking of euphoric uplifting tracks, I have another one here that I would like to play that goes kind of in the same direction, I would say, as yeah, very romantic, Laura. Absolutely, you should watch this movie. I Love Actually. So the same goes for this track, Luvu, however you want to pronounce it. Right for me, this is out on Gloria Records. That also goes in the same direction. Very happy, uplifting track. Yeah, Alisa, thank you very much. Keep me updated on this, because Japan is a dream of mine. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, like, it's like neighboring countries, so it shouldn't be too far apart. So I think it's tougher to learn Portuguese for you than probably Spanish for Bruno, but yeah, I get your point. Yeah. Yeah. I love you because you love me. You know the deal. Too much love here in this podcast tonight. Holy shit. It's about music here. Love you, right for me. Out of Gloria Records. Very happy one. It goes like into the same direction, I would say. So right now you're apart from each other, I believe, right? Local music? If you don't look up the people. It's definitely not Lubu Foods. That's I know. That's what I know. So I need to check what this guy's name is. on Facebook. Yeah, a very solid production. Luis M. Marcos. So I'll add him. And where's his page? No idea. Sighten. Maybe I'll tag him. Because I have no idea where he is. So Luis M. Marcos, so if I can. So very solid production. No idea how I can find him. He's not a friend of mine. I would like to just tag him. Is it so tough? No idea. That's him. But it's a very solid production, so I wanted to support this. So let's see him. So, sorry guys, I can tag him. I would like to, but I can't. It's so bad. I don't know what else to try with. But I'll take Glory Records for that. Maybe they can tag him further. So let me know what you think about this one. It's a label from Brazil. Yeah. Very euphoric, very enjoyable also for the ears. Very cool one. Yeah. So now let's get a bit, first I want to play that, I totally forgot about this. There's a new Axwell remix out. You wouldn't imagine that. This is like a huge surprise for all of us, I would say. And the track's called... really, it's like that I really have to... it's by Halsey, the original, and the track is called Graveyard, and this is the Axwell remix. So it's been a while since Axwell brought out a remix, so I'm very happy that we can finally hear something. And I'm sure you want to know my opinion about this one. I keep running. Yeah. Halsey has 2.4 million likes on Facebook, so maybe she's not as important like support, but there goes the drop. So it reminds me a bit of like a mix of Barricade and his previous release. Nobody Else, of course. Let me know if you enjoy this one, because it's some say it's not as perfect, like not as good as the previous one, like Nobody Else, but it goes like in the same direction. But you know, for example, we have like a lot of people at the Axwell forum that are kind of very, you know Axwell for a long time already, and okay, so for whatever reason. Try again. So yeah. So I hope that, like, for the members of the Axwell family, that they approve it at least, because it's a very interesting track. Yeah, and especially because he slows down the mix here in the breakdown. You can hear that. So when I heard this for the first time, wow, it's like a switch in tempo, which is very rare nowadays in tracks like these. Usually they stay on a constant tempo, even in a breakdown. So, and then he turns down the tempo, then he builds it up again. So very interesting to listen to this. So yeah, I enjoy it, to be honest. So what I like very much about Axwell obviously no surprise, high quality production. So even like he's really, you know, thinking about tweaking the mix down for such a long time that it is finally perfect, and then he's releasing it or sending it over for the release. It goes in that case. So absolutely solid. Really enjoy it. Yeah, hope to hear more. This kind of stuff. It was a huge surprise when I found this on the internet, and I thought, wow, this is very exclusive. Yeah, but now it's also on Spotify, so feel free to listen to this and support it, of course. Because yeah, Axwell, it's been quite a while since he need to come back, absolutely. Yeah, so now I'm already at the tracks that I wanted to that I played you on the stories last night, and one of them is a track that I've already had before, where I asked you, wait, isn't that a track? Isn't it a remix of a track that I played previously? And yes, indeed, it is. So this is the Marshall Jefferson Anthem remix of Written and Oliver Heldens featuring Vola Turn Me On, aka Dr. Love. And let's enjoy this anthem. Meanwhile, Marek joined, thank you much for joining. So I really enjoy the vocal, and I also enjoy like this a bit chilly approach to the synthy. So I believe for Marshall Jefferson, who is one of the like Marshall Jefferson is like a Chicago house legend. He was, I believe, the first one in the scene. So and I saw him live at an ADE conference once, and I'm not sure whether I have a picture with him. I guess I didn't because I was too shy back then. This guy's a freaking legend from Manchester. Is he from Manchester? I'm not sure. So I thought he's from the US. That's the love. So I really enjoy this chilly approach, this one. That's the love. Official fan page is called, okay? So I have to check this whether it's a correct one suggestion. There might be another one. Yeah. I'm not sure whether it's him. He is having 37,000 likes on Facebook. So might not be him. Page. I would like to hack him so you know you find him a bit better. He's having such a long page name, so it's very strange. Of course I can't check him. And you know, and I'm losing so much time because I can't do this beforehand. I only have the link, you know, for and when I like kind of look for them, and so Facebook should really step the game up. But this guy's like almost 60 years old. So yeah, absolutely right too. No, that's not him. Take a different picture there. So yeah, you need to, so at some point I'll just stop it there and just look for himself. It's a true legend, that's all I can say. And now it works, okay. I need to do a space, this is very strange. Okay, let me know what you think about this chillier version. It's not as aggressive, I would say, as the original. So thanks that you agree with me, this one. And I really enjoyed it, because I would not imagine to have like a kind of chillier mix for this one. It's very enjoyable to listen to this. Dr. Love. And also like they tuned down the BPM as well. So let me just measure this quickly, because I'm always interested in like measuring BPM and all that stuff. I guess I don't have like a metric with me. Yeah, thank you very much for those who are watching on Instagram. I will finish it over there. Dr. Love. Yes, it has around 120 BPM. So yeah, so he toned it down here, and you know, very enjoyable. I very enjoyed. In general, like that he like kind of made the chillier version out of this. So it's not like has to go straight into like be aggressive and stuff like that. So like a loud synth, you just add a bit of drums there, and it sounds funky as hell. And yeah, Marshall did this very nicely there. So a true legend remixed this. So Marshall Jefferson is known from Move Your Body, and also like Salado has did a cool remix or remake / cover of this. Yeah. What else I want to show you? The new remix by Matt Fax. So he remixed the track called Worlds Collide by Nervo. A very cool one as well. So I believe there's like 5 or 6 tracks left. I want to show them to you quickly. And I'll show you some Facebook as well. So very nice drop for this one. Yeah, Jonathan's watching. Thank you very much for joining. Yeah, Matt Fax, a guy that I met for the first time at ADE. I even have a picture with him, but unfortunately it looks bad. So I won't share it. Sorry guys, but we both look absolutely horrible on this one. Because it was at Nova, in the club at ADE, within all the dust and everything. So yeah. But no, I know Matt for a long time already. I believe I forgot to show him my collection of the tracks that I have by him on my phone, and it's a lot. So yeah, very chilly. You should definitely check this one out. I want to rush a bit through the tracks because I'm still having 6 tracks to play here. I believe. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 6. So the next one that I played you, maybe I'll talk a bit more about this one because this one is very interesting. So the one that I said is some of my one track by my friends that I have here. So the track's called Save Me, and it's by Corey James and Marco Santoro featuring Nino Lucarelli. And this one is out on Hell Deep, which is, I believe, a surprise because it's not a very usual sound for Hell Deep. I mean, Corey is in the game for very long, Marco Santoro as well. Like, it fits very well. I would have said maybe it would be better on maybe Spinning Deep, maybe, or like what would be also good, like for example, I don't know, on Tuba and Berger's label, maybe could have fit as well. Maybe it's a bit too commercial for that, but yeah, still very enjoyable. So Save Me, Corey James and Marco Santoro featuring Nico Lucarelli. Yeah, so a track that was also in the works for a long time, so I believe for a year or so. So I would never ever suppose a collaboration between Corey James and Marco Santoro with a sound like this. I thought it would be more uplifting, more happy, happier sound, not as melancholic as this track is now. Very strong vocal, very cool. So yeah, you should definitely listen to this one closer. But I want definitely to show you the last 5 tracks. Let me fall to save me. And there comes the second drop, which is like even rougher. Has a bit like of like the atmosphere of an anthem, I would say, like a deepish / prog anthem. Sounds very cool. Yeah, and then there's also like another variation in melody, so absolutely cool. Yeah, but I'll add this to my Spotify playlist as well. So yeah, that's that. Corey James, Marco Santoro, Nico Lucarelli, Save Me. So yeah, definitely support this one. Fantastic record, and it's been in the works for very long as well, so definitely check it out. So I have one more that goes also like in more this prog direction. Pete K has some new stuff out on Colorize. This is called Innument. So this track is out already, I believe, since before ADE, but it was part of a compilation, and now it got also released as a single release on the label Colorize, as I mentioned. So yeah, very solid production by Pete as always. So yeah, for those who are fans of him like as I am for years already, we'll definitely have some fun with this one. I'm having a lot of fun with this one. Very chilled, very stripped down. I shouldn't be eating dinner before Bisicast, because otherwise I always hiccup. The atmospheres that he's creating with these kind of, you know, atmospheres in the background, this melody that goes for a long time. So that's always progressive, you know, and he's capturing this so good. Like next to Eric Pritz, to me, one of my favorite real prog producers. I mean, there are many Fabius, Polonini, they're amazing as well. Don't get me wrong. But it has such a euphoria. It's feeling it, you know? Feeling is actually a nice word of describing the next two tracks, because they also are very progressive, very nice. That I played you also on my story last night. So if you were watching these, let me know what you think about these tracks, because I'm very interested. It's not only about me, it's about you as well. I would like to have more interaction here, because it's not a ready presentation that I give you. It's about interacting with you. Of course, I want to play the music, I want to play and I want to talk about it, but I'm very open to talk to you as well. So thank you very much for this one. PK Innument out on Colorize. Sick track, absolutely sick. Yeah, the next track I want to play you is, so I have two prog ones coming up. Then one, I would say tribal one, and then a Chilean one to finish it off. 4 more tracks to go. And yeah, so this one is called Skylab, and it's by Dinox and Backers, and the last drop of this one is my absolutely favorite one. So let's check it out together. Dinox, 87,000 followers. It's quite a lot for me, I would say. And the guy Backers. So they've been together for a long, long time already, so I would say. I really enjoy this one, because it's so stripped down and still so progressive, and the highlight is coming up, so it's not over yet. So it has actually 2 drops, but I believe like 3 drops, and the third one's my favorite one. They're called Dinox Backers together, okay? That is the second drop. They have together 116,000 likes. Wow, this is interesting. They're not together. Dinox Backers, okay. I'll check them out. With the track Skylab. And you have to check out the last drop of this one, because this one is, I believe, the nice one. Here we go. Check this out. I was freaking out when I was listening to this. I thought, wow, this is sick. Yet like melancholic and uplifting at the same time. This is so sick. And then the snare. Are you feeling it? And I can go on for this for hours. Just into the vibe. Sick. Thank you very much for this one, guys. Dinox and Backers with Skylab. So support this one on Spotify, Beatport, wherever you want. Yeah, but there's actually one more track to top this week, I would say. There's another one that's called Deepfake, and this was out on Avanti, a sub-label of Black Hole Records or recordings, and it's by John Grant. This one has another very euphoric progressive drop. Can't wait to show this to you. This synth already makes me kind of shiver. Anticipating what's coming next. Absolutely very solid production. Head banging. What a track! Wow. And then once again, the snare got me there instantly. What a track! Wow. The drop calls for, I have no idea, 1 minute and 15 seconds. So rare nowadays. Of course you need to like this kind of stuff, but wow. I'm getting all over into the groove. So let's head to the breakdown. Also here, keeping the euphoric vibes. And then build it up again for the second drop. And then 2 more tracks coming up. Wow. So beautiful, so uplifting. Let me know what you think about this one. Also, if you're watching afterwards on YouTube, that track, bonkers. Wow. I just simply love this kind of stuff. So if you're not feeling it, I can only feel sorry for you, because this track, wow. Daniel is watching you much for joining just in time for the last 2 tracks. This one, John Grant, Deepfake, the club mix, out on Avanti, but it's also available on Spotify. Let me already make it public here. Yeah, some of the tracks are not on Instagram this week, so I will then drop it on the YouTube on my YouTube channel, and there it will be in the description. Guess what? Who's writing right now? I produced it, and I've been talking about this track. Okay, but yeah, what a fantastic track. John Grant, Deepfake, euphoric vibes, just uplifting, great mix down. I love, when the snare punches through the mix. This is so perfect. So to nail the mix down that way, absolutely, magic. No other ways to describe this. And yeah, 2 more left. The one here is Mark Volt Once. So I've shared in my mind earlier. It's still a banger after even a year. And now we got here the track Once by Mark Volt. Still at this meanwhile joining me. Thank you very much for joining. What is not to be like about the certain track? So Mark Volt, yeah, I saw him live at Pete Dash's party at Pete Dash's party there at the Bias in Amsterdam during ADE. And this is his new one on Sanjit Sharma's label, Sono, called Once. Thank you very much for sending this. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, also like very cool, like, I like sometimes these tracks where you have this intro, boom, 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 and then it just keeps the vibe flowing. So you have like these kind of 8 steps in the beginning, just boom, 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 or 10, I don't know, and then just keeps going. Very cool. has a very short breakdown. It's maybe a small critique there. So the breakdown is only like 30 seconds long. And there's really like 15 seconds are like building up into the next drop. But apart from that, very solid. Definitely support this one. Mark Volt once out on Solo Music. Yeah. That was the second to last track and the last track of my mix tonight. Will be also a track that I believe a Criteria radio episode earlier, like a couple of weeks ago, finished the show as well, and I believe it's just very fine to finish it with this one. Yeah, happy that I got through, I believe, all the tracks I wanted to play. I believe 2, 3 I didn't, but they were maybe not as special as I thought. Yeah, this is Morgan Page and Matt Fax featuring Lizzie, The Longest Road to the Ground, with an absolutely fantastic vocal, which really stepped up the original for me, because the original, I don't know, was really lacking the perfect vocal, and I believe The Longest Road is really a nice one here. And I'll also drop the Spotify playlist for this week. So happy that I could welcome you on my Bisicast this week. Hope that you're having a great remaining week, and yeah, hope to be back next week then. Hopefully some more bangers. Yeah, and the topic is still Instagrammability for music venues or clubs or festivals, whatever you feel like. Let me know. Are you pro or contra? So, do you think it's a good development or not as good one? Mine is I don't need it as much. Of course, the eye is still like pleased with it, but I don't need it. So as long as I have like for me, sound is the most important one in a club. So without a proper sound, you can have the best light show. I don't care. The sound has to be good. Has to be balanced. This is important because loud is not good. Balanced is good. So the highs should be where the highs should be. The mids should be where they should be, and the lows as well. So not too loud bass, not too loud mids. Just balanced, so that I can have really a night that I won't forget. And what I also realized about sound in a club is that, because that just came to my mind, that what important is, or maybe not important, so when the sound in a club is balanced, so the lows are where the lows should be, the highs and mids as well, then I don't need in-ears. So like, you know, the ear protection, or maybe not as much, I would say. So if it's a bit too loud, then I need it, of course. Usually I always wear it, but sometimes it's not maybe as necessary, or maybe I can take it off for a short period of time and then put it in again, whatever I feel like. But it's always important to protect your hearing, obviously. Yeah. So I dropped you the Spotify playlist in my in the comments, and I will first pin it and then also drop it in a what I wanted to say, in a like separate post also on Facebook. Wow, so I've been over 1 hour and 20 minutes live tonight. So Matt Fax twice on this episode. First with the Nervo remix, and now this kind of mashup. It's like an official mashup, I would say. With this Morgan Page vocal, and we have the track To The Ground by Matt Fax. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think about Instagrammabilities in clubs. And yeah, hope to be back next week on the next episode. We'll let you know whether it's happening or not, if I have enough material. This week was very nice. I was so surprised. So much good music. But yeah, hope that it will carry on like this. Yeah. For now, have a great week, remaining week 1, and remaining week a good one hopefully for you. And yeah, see you on the next Bisicast. Thanks everyone for watching, and bye.